guys, it's Bro You Wack. yeah, I know. The Cowboy Bebop main menu music, it's cool. So, anyway, guys, it's Bro You Wack. Alright, I get it. Look, the main menu music, it's cool. But do we have to restart the intro every time I leave a category? Let's try this again. Hey guys, it's Bro You Wack, and yesterday we got what was probably the perfect update for Overwatch 2. Almost. It was almost the perfect update, and today we're going to talk about it. Now, we're not just going to talk about the Cowboy Bebop collaboration, and we're not just going to be talking about the hero updates and patch notes, and we're certainly not just going to be talking about the new Hero Mastery Gauntlet. No, we're going to talk about all three, because it's videos like this that can really gather a lot of people's helpful input on future collabs, future game modes, and future hero changes that can make Overwatch just a better game, because I'm going to be honest, yesterday's update was phenomenal, just kind of missed in certain areas. So first, let's talk about the Cowboy Bebop collaboration, which I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of surprised by the people's reaction and it being positive, overwhelmingly positive, especially when it came to the skins. People love the skins. We of course got the fan favorite Ash skin where she looks like Faye Valentine, but the real star of the show, Bob, with the level 3. Yeah! Sombra with her Ed skin, which is kind of a sleeper pick. A lot of people really didn't expect to like Sombra's skin, but it looks absolutely fantastic with the little tiny accessories and the corgi plushie in the side. The new hero Malga is joining the fun with his jet black skin where he looks bald! But of course, we have the main character Spike represented with Cassidy. What did they do to my boy? So Cassidy's Spike skin is probably the skin that so many people are just confused about because they didn't include Cassidy's hat, and rightfully so because Spike doesn't have a hat in the anime, but Cassidy does. And you know, the funny thing is that Cassidy does have a hat in-game in a couple of his emotes and highlighted shows. And so what I'm wondering is, why don't you just give me the hat? You have it in the game. I want the hat. Give me the hat, Blizzard! Ultimately, they made Cassidy look like neither Spike nor Cassidy with this collab. So I have a solution. Let us have an option to customize this Spike skin. Let us decide if we want to give him a white cowboy hat or have this gigantic spiky mop. But the other issue that people have with this collaboration is the Ein Hammond skin. Now, Ein is probably the character that I was looking forward to the most because it's a corgi. I have a corgi myself, and they turn Hammond into a cute, adorable four-legged dog, but he is only available through challenges, which you have to complete 11 challenges from this event. But you see, the problem here is that they locked away the other 4 where they will become unlocked within 6 days. Why, Blizzard? I get it, you want people to come back and play the final half of this collaboration, but you're telling me I gotta wait 6 whole days to unlock the corgi skin when I got one in real life? But other than that, the collab was a success. I would have loved to see some sort of game mode. I understand that there's not a support character in this collab, but it would have been a lot more fun than Hero Gauntlet. Hero Mastery Gauntlet is basically the new PvE-ish type of game mode where you basically fight waves of bots. It's sort of like Call of Duty Zombies, just with different types of bots. You have heal bots, you have explosion bots, you have regular bots, you have elite bots, you have Sombra. What? And you basically have to defend these 3 towers that can get destroyed by these bots. Sort of like that Pikmin game mode. I don't know what it's called, but it's not fun. I don't know, maybe I'm just being too harsh on it. Maybe I didn't give it a good enough chance, but the whole time I'm playing this, the more I'm wondering, why did they pour effort into making this when they should be making PvE? I get it that it's way easier to make Hero Mastery Gauntlet because they're just rehashing bots, but it still leaves me wondering, where's the PvE? Like, not enough people are talking about this. We got 3 missions about 9 months ago where one of them was released back in 2019, so really only 2 missions, and you're telling me that we still haven't gotten more missions 10 or 9.5 seasons later? You're kidding me, right? You see, the reason why the individual courses for Hero Mastery works in Overwatch is because they craft the courses around the heroes. It feels like a unique experience, whereas with Gauntlet, it just feels like a generic Call of Duty zombie simulator that you can play any hero with. It's just not that engaging, whereas the individual courses, you can get lost in the time with trying to not only master the course, but trying to get a better time. Ultimately, the Gauntlet game mode, it was a good experiment, but we don't need to be spending more time trying to make more Hero Mastery Gauntlet courses. I'm fine with the individual courses, but brief PvE. Like, am I crazy? Am I the only one asking for this? Look, I know I sound like I'm complaining when talking about Hero Mastery Gauntlet, but really, that is the lowest part of yesterday's update, and I'm really trying to give props to Overwatch because they brought a great skin collab, along with more weapon skins if you're into that kind of thing, with Junkrat and Soldier 76 with a Los Muertos design, and also Hero Mastery victory poses with Mercy and Reinhardt and Tracer and all the other heroes that have a Hero Mastery course. So they added so much to yesterday's update that is really cool. Now, I'm still waiting for the Sombra, Ed, and Hammond Ein victory pose because that is adorable. I don't know why they teased us with that and didn't add it into the game. I'm willing to drop a lot of money for that pose. But the final thing that they also brought with yesterday's update that was much needed are the patch notes, the hero balancing, the buffs and nerfs, and they did a decent job. But one question that so many people are wondering is, where's the Tracer nerf? Because Tracer is terrorizing the meta, and she is continuing to do so. Maybe this is a skill issue, but most people would agree with me when saying that Tracer is the must-pick DPS hero. Not only because, well, you have the damage healing reduction passive with her that's constantly tagging heroes, but she also just has a boatload of damage to dish out. But you want to talk about must-pick heroes, Reinhardt, in my humble opinion, I think is now the must-pick tank because, my god, he does not die. He has so much survivability that extra armor really did him justice, and it really can make him a viable tank right now. Now, it's not to say that other heroes aren't viable, like Orisa and Zarya, but my god, Reinhardt is really good right now. But I want to keep y'all in check because y'all always say whenever Reinhardt's meta, the game is good. Well, Reinhardt, I think, is meta right now. And if you get tired and annoyed with Reinhardt, nah, you're gonna keep that same energy, boy. Ana's really good right now, especially paired up with Reinhardt. Zaniela can still be powerful with his Discord Aura, but Lucio's still super annoying and can harass Widowmakers and can just be good on his own. Like, right now, I feel like the meta is a lot more versatile than in the past, where at the beginning of Overwatch 2, it was just Sojourn, and other times it was other heroes. But right now, I feel like there's a variety of heroes that can still be played, but man, they gotta do something about Tracer, bro. But the last thing I'll say in regards to the patch notes is the damage roll passive, the 15% healing reduction for 2 seconds whenever a damaged hero tags an enemy. I understand that a lot of people don't want it in the game anymore, but as a damaged player, I like it in the game. And obviously I'm biased because, well, I want to feel like my damage is doing something, but I understand why specifically support heroes want it out of the game because, well, they feel like their healing is useless. I do feel like now that it's at 15%, healing and damage can coexist, where the better of the two will win out, like the better damage hero will be to the worse support and vice versa. But in a couple seasons, I think we'll get a better opinion on how this new way of playing Overwatch will work. I also like the bottom left-hand corner being able to signal when we actually get healing reduction. But overall, I would rate this mid-season patch like an 8 out of 10. Remember, this isn't a seasonal patch. This came in the middle of the season. It had a great collab where the Ein skin is still my favorite, even though it's not out yet. And of course, Ashe is looking oh so good, but like I mentioned before, there could be improvements to not only the skins, but also Hero Mastery Gauntlet and the patch notes that hopefully a video like this can get a conversation going so that in the future we can avoid some of these problems. But then Season 10 is going to come, Hammond's getting a rework, then Venture, oh, there's so many cool things coming up. But until then, let me know what you think about yesterday's patch, if you like it, if you hate it, what your favorite skin was, and all that kind of good stuff. But I love you guys, thank you guys for watching more Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.